Wow. Wow. Howdy, howdy. Put my microphone nice. Howdy, howdy. What's up? What's good? How are you? Hello. Habari. Hola, hola, mi amigos. Bonjour. What else have I forgotten? I mean, in terms of greetings. Hey, how are you guys? How you doing? How is your Friday? Happy Friday. How's your weekend coming in? Are you good? Hope you guys are doing amazing. You and your loved ones are good, you know. You're doing nice and clean. It's my pleasure to be back again. Welcome to yet another reaction video. My name is JT, and this right here is JT Podcast. I'm back with another reaction video. And so I welcome you to this live show. Yeah, feel free to interact with me on the comment section of the live chat. And if you're watching this after the show on the rerun, please like the video and write me something there on the rerun. And let me know about, let me know your thoughts and your opinion about this whole saga that we are going to talk about today. There's a lot happening here in this village, in this village of Bego Hansen, Nyabu Hansen. So right there, Alex, not today. Alex, not today. If you not behave, you know what I'm gonna do. So relax, relax, boy. All right. So karibu sana, y'all. Hit the like button as you're joining. Subscribe if you haven't, and welcome. Let's get on it. Just to wave hi to those of who are joined. They see, I see you watching me from South Africa. I see Eva Miller, the American Rose, Rashford. I see you, Erin Sue Commons, Ivory, Miss Optimistic, Mary Moore, Maureen, what's up? MLTS Parallel Experience, Kerry George, what's up? Johnny, hi. You good, Maureen? Agambaki. Oh, Ogambaki. Ian Kikisi, right? Hi. Wait, did it? Hey, so, and of course, I see Alex here representing the other team. Haters. Alex, I told you, hold your horses, okay? If you don't need me to kick you out, who have I not say hello to? Elvis, I see you, Famous Berry, and Johnny, and all. I mean, you know, as you're joining, like the video and drop your comments so I may know that you're in the house. And those of you are watching from the other tent, from the bush, make sure you like the video, subscribe, right? And so, I see you, passenger finder, okay? All right. So, there's something here. There's something really here that I want to talk about. It's boiling. Let me put on your screen. Quick first. Quick first. Okay. All right. As you can see on my thumbnail, there is something that happened. Maybe some of you might have missed it, but I'm here to bring it back to your attention. Yesterday on DEE MWANGO's video, she started the video on a different note before going back to see what ROCIO was saying there. And of course, speaking about the crazy fights here and there, there are a lot of fights in these streets, actually. One of the fights being ROCIO and her siblings, I don't know, let me say her family, her Argentinian family. Talk about Romina, talk about Ian Chalancha or Ian whoever, and the other guy. Basically, there are like 3 YouTubers that were introduced to YouTube after MARWA landed to Argentina and after ROCIO going back to Argentina after a long time. So they decided to introduce a lot of people in that family to YouTube. And so yesterday when a question came about them, ROCIO went mad. And now I'm listening to how ROCIO is saying, and I'm like, is that not the same thing that now DEE MWANGO is telling you about? Because ROCIO feels like the likes of Romina are so lazy to do something for themselves. So she can't really push them and tell them what to do. I mean, she can't push them that much. So that is why she thinks that if they can't do something for themselves, then that is up to them. And I'm looking at how DEE MWANGO is rubbing it on her face that, yeah, as you're saying so, just you remember that this house is for my brother. We've listened to this conversation quite severally, but now today, DEE MWANGO decided to go and do it inside the villa. And I suppose maybe she was shouting to that voice, and ROCIO was somewhere there listening to that. I was like, okay, DEE MWANGO, now you decided, because now Maro is away, you need to give it back to back. ROCIO. And ROCIO, of course, is kind of giving out some hints. I can, guys, like, it's a hint because she says that now she needs to bring the parents to Nyabohanse to come and visit, but they don't speak English, they speak Spanish, and most of these airlines, they're gonna have a problem and they are elderly. So it would be good if she fly back to Argentina and bring them here by herself. And so I'm thinking that, ROCIO, are you working on an exit plan? Now, let's get on it. I hope you guys have subscribed or have liked the video. Now we can get on it quick, fast, very fast. Right. And of course, without forgetting the crazy fights. When I'm talking, there's a lot of fights here, only that I couldn't really light all of them in my title. A lot of fights in here. And without forgetting, ROCIO and her subscribers fighting over parental advices. Hey, somebody's telling me I put Villa instead of Bila. I will change that. Yeah, it's supposed to be Bila. Bila Medellin or Bila whatever. Bila what? Bila mosquitoes. Anyway, so another fight is about ROCIO and her subscribers about parenting advices. And you know, she says that she hates people telling her what to do. And the baby is still young, and her digestive system is so young to digest potatoes. Aye. And so I'll see. So you guys should stop, okay? And not you, like you who are watching me. The likes of Hamisi. The likes of Hamisi and the other team, they should stop. Yeah, telling ROCIO how to parent, how to take care of the mitoto and all that. You guys stop, right? The digestive system so small or too young to digest. Anyway, that aside. Let's get to the real juice first. Just like fights, okay? Kazuri, I've seen you. Just let's say I've seen you, okay? I've seen you. Just behave, all right? You can disagree. Yeah, that is okay. That's actually, I encourage that. When people come and have a different opinion, that's okay, completely. So you don't really have to agree with me. You can disagree with us, but make it respectful. So here was something. DEE MWANGO was making this video yesterday. And she decided now today, because Marwa is not around, how about I rub this bitter truth on Rocio's face? And I'm sure at this moment Rocio had woken up. Is that English? I'm sure Rocio had woken up at this moment when DEE MWANGO was making this video. And she decided now to rub it in her face. Tell her, hey, listen up. You know what, Rocio? At least it's a moment you think about you as a woman. Think about having something for yourself, because when you sit down and say, hey, my husband is going to do this, my husband has this, it's almost like staying on something, waiting on something that will never happen, or maybe banking all your hopes or putting all your eggs in one basket, and that basket is hanging at the cliff of the mountain. Hey, hello. Sometimes it may come out, I can see haters are saying, you are a hater, they don't fear it. But you have to understand that DEE MWANGO has been saying this repeatedly and rubbing it on Rocio's face every single time. And I don't know, maybe at this moment, where is Marwa? Hamisi, give me the 411. Where is Marwa? I had a rumor that Marwa is in Nairobi somewhere. And Madam Nyash, Madam Thickness, Madam Thickness is having the time of her life, with the love of her life in Nairobi City. And guess what? Marwa said, you might not hear from him for a couple of days. What will make Marwa not to film? What will make Marwa not film a video if the business is not that tight? You may not hear from me for a couple of days, so chill. I'm going undercover. In the meantime, DEE MWANGO decided to choose violence. And you can see this is actually in the house. And the reason why I thought that this was done on purpose, like this was actually done purposely, and she intended to shout until Rocio listened to it, because that room, that box is hollow. Like it has a very big space upstairs. And if someone is down here and speaking, you can definitely hear that, because it's just some steps up. You can see even the chairs up there. So upstairs and downstairs, they're so close. So for DEE MWANGO to wake up at that moment, very early in the morning, and make sure that she makes that video and speak about that particular thing inside the villa, it was like telling Rocio, you know what, madam, you really don't know who the wife is, who the owner of this house is. Hey, and so she decided that DEE MWANGO decided to tell you that this is my brother's. Let's start from here. Let me start this video from here. And so guys, like the video for me, subscribe.
Hey guys, good morning. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for always.
Right there, and you see, she in the villa, right? And this is the day or the moment that Marwa is not there, and so it's the perfect moment. It's the perfect moment for DEE MWANGO to rub the bitter truth on Rocio's face inside the villa. I'm sure she did this on purpose or intentionally for Rocio to listen to it, because I know maybe Rocio does not watch her videos. That's probably Rocio does not watch DEE MWANGO's videos. And so how about she make a video inside the villa, inside right there, that Rocio can hear. Yeah, you can ride, but you can't hide. Hey, Rocio. You can ride, you can run, but you can't hide. So I'm here to rub it in your face that, hey, you as a woman, you should not sit in this villa and think to yourself that this is your place. Because of course, this is my brother's house. And you need to get something for yours. It's not your house.
Coming back to watch my videos. In case you're new here, welcome. My name is DEE MWANGO, born raised in Kenya, Mama Africa. I've been traveling around the world nearly.
I'm not gonna torture you with that a lot of introduction, but let me play this. There's a lot of introduction there, which I'm not going to like torture you so much because I understand that cracking. Anyway, this is my brother's house. It's not Rocio's.
Watch and subscribe, okay? So welcome home, sweet home. This is my brother's beautiful place. I feel
Welcome home, sweet home. This is my brother's beautiful home, beautiful place. And so there is something speaking about that. She say, in connection to this, in connection to that, what I'm saying here, I'm saying every woman, including this one that is sleeping in this villa, should work for themselves to get something, just like I'm doing it in my 20s. And guess actually, guess who's not in her 20s? Let me bring that. Who's not in her 20s? This one, right? What happened? This one is not in her 20s. As you all know that Rocio celebrated her 30 years the other day. I'm sure maybe she's heading to 30, 31. That is camera age, right? So we can think that maybe she's 35 over there. So this thing of in my 20s has been lowered. Now she decided it's about time I tell you off. This is my brother's beautiful villa. And so
motivated every single day because my brother works so hard. Both of my brothers, I have two brothers, they motivate.
My brother works so hard. They worked so hard, they acquired all this. And now, who's not? Who's just inside here, sleeping and thinking that this is her thing?
Me a lot. Imagine having such a beautiful place. What else do you need in this life? It really motivates me. But again, I can't just count on what my brother has.
Exactly. Now, let's get to the juice. But again, speaking about my brother's has something good for her or for himself, I can't just sit down and count out my brother's things. Yeah, that's one. That was okay. That's you're speaking to yourself. But again, now, who's sitting down and counting on that villa and chasing people out and say, now I have to impose some rules and now I have to act, have to deal with these parasites because Marwa have given me power. You see, I'm no that when that Marwa gave Rocio a go ahead to chase people, I'm sure it didn't sit right with DEE MWANGO because I know if everyone is not required to be there, including now DEE MWANGO, I'm sure Rocio can face DEE MWANGO one day and tell her, hey, how about you stay out? I know. DEE MWANGO decided now, let me choose violence today that Maru is not here. And you can tell me that if the camera was capturing that sound, that voice, that sound, how high it was, you can't tell me that Rocio being in the same house could not hear what DEE MWANGO was saying because she was screaming to her voice, to the top of her voice, so that Rocio can listen to what she's saying. That, hey, as a woman,
what is his is his. Me, myself, what do I have for myself? In Swahili, we have a saying, if you depend on your brother's things, you will die poor.
And that saying applies to everyone, not just your brothers, even your husbands, because that is what DEE MWANGO is trying to say here. So basically, Rocio, you have to know that you can sit down there and count on what's Marwa's, because what is his. What is mine is mine. All right? What is mine is mine. What is his. But
But I feel so privileged, so blessed to have
okay.
him as my brother because he inspires me a lot. You know, if it wasn't for him, I couldn't be who I am today.
All right. In connection to that, I just want to tell you that this what are you guys saying on the comment section? Because I can see you're going so hard. True story. Was Marwa keeps his filthy gifts, Rocio. Does she really clean up their bedroom apart from sleeping all day? I guess that is the reason why. That's the reason why DEE MWANGO decided to come and rub it on ROCIO's face, actually inside that villa. And you can tell me, as for example, I'm speaking like this in this volume because I'm closer to my microphone. But now someone holding a camera like this and screaming inside the house, even if you're upstairs, you can hear everything that she's saying. Yeah, even if you won't watch that video, then you'll hear. I know, ROCIO, if you won't watch my video, then you have to hear me saying this. That you, as a woman, you shouldn't be sitting here, not even cleaning the house, not cooking, not doing nothing, and thinking that you own this thing. You actually don't. In connection to that, what is it?
Just wanted to have this beautiful view, and also in that connection, guys,
I used to pay mid-journey.
Sorry. You used to pay what? Hey, Rodani, I appreciate for that super slap, super stick. I appreciate so much. Thank you for the support. I mean, it really goes a long way. I appreciate sana. Asante sana. All right. So,
and I just wanted to have this beautiful view, and also in that connection, guys, I believe every woman should be financially independent. It does.
Oh, now, now that right there is where now everything now is going down. I guess I will now even play that in the slow-mo. Okay, I'll play that in slow-mo so that you can hear DEE MWANGO rubbing that so hard on ROCIO's voice, on ROCIO's head, on face. And at least she decided, or she made sure that I will come here in this villa and I'll tell you, ROCIO, that hey, every woman, every woman should be financially independent, not just sitting in the house here and chasing people as if it's your thing. It's not, okay? And actually she said it doesn't matter who your brother is. And when she reaches to that part of who your husband is, she stressed that much. It doesn't matter who your husband is. If you don't work as you as a woman, sleeping just here and shouting at people, I don't know who should tell you that this is not your place. So, DEE MWANGO, rabbit.
I believe every woman should be financially independent. It doesn't matter who your brother is.
Okay? Every woman should be financially independent. It doesn't matter who your brother is. And talk about your husband.
Who your husband is.
Yeah. Yeah, tell her. It doesn't matter who your brother is or your husband is, because if you think that you own anything here, I'm sorry that you own nothing.
You know, I can't just sit down and say, oh, my husband will come and build.
Hey, okay. Demon, I can't just sit down. No, I know. Me, I can't just sit down and say, my husband will build a garage for me. My husband is going to build a kitchen for me. My husband is going to bring my parents from Argentina to Africa. My husband. Hey. It doesn't matter what. DEE MWANGO, repeat. Repeat, please.
You know, I can't just sit down and say is who you are. You should be financially independent. It doesn't matter who your brother is, who
what? Your
husband is. You know, I can't just sit down and say, oh, my husband will come and build.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You can't just sit down and tell yourself that, hey, I ain't gonna do nothing. I married a rich guy, a rich YouTuber. So I'm gonna wait for him to do everything. And where is he, by the way? Team Placenta, please give me the 411. Hamisi, where is Marwa? Is it true that he's somewhere with Madam Thickness, enjoying life, while DEE MWANGO is now rubbing hard truth or bitter truth on ROCIO's face? Is it true that Censor is now doing the Nairobi visit, not border visit anymore? Hey, it's your time to shine, Madam Thickness. It's your time to shine. Do not let go. Right? Just hold on, hold tight. Do not let him go back to that biller. No way. Just hold on her, on him. Because of course, when you were in the biller, it almost went down. So DEE MWANGO is telling Madam Parasite that, hey, it doesn't matter who your husband is. It doesn't matter who your husband is. It doesn't matter who you think your husband is. If he rich or what, if you don't have nothing on yourself, and I guess, I don't know what to tell you, ROCIO. Every woman should be financially stable, financially independent. That's actually the thing, not stable, but financially independent. I just can sit down and tell myself, hey, my husband is going to build this for me. My husband. DEE MWANGO.
A place for me to lay my head, come and build. You know, I can't just sit down and say, oh, my husband will come and build a place for me to lay my head.
Yeah, you just can't do that. And guess who's doing it? So ROCIO, you see, the thing is, when DEE MWANGO decided to come and do this particular video, this particular part of the video inside the villa, I thought to myself, like, was that really necessary? And I was like, yeah, it was, because maybe ROCIO might not be watching DEE MWANGO's video, maybe entire video. She might brush on it, but now that particular moment, she decided to record it inside the bill and tell ROCIO, as a woman, as a woman, you have to do what? To be financially independent. Bruce, you're saying, JJ, I saw someone like Paris in CBD. Oh, man. Was she with the Mr. Sensor? When you saw her, was she with Mr. Sensor in Nairobi CBD? Could you not take a picture, please, and show us? I would really like to see that tea. Hey, ROCIO can go mad. If actually one day someone do an investigative journalist and decide to go look for Sensor and take a picture of him and Paris in CBD, and I'll come and post and say, yeah. Madam Parasite in the village can go mad. Like, she can really kipai. Please, you guys, don't do that for ROCIO. This one that DEE MWANGO is doing is enough. Do not touch her anymore, okay? Because ROCIO now is receiving a lot of heat and pressure. DEE MWANGO is right here telling her that this bill is my brother's. You as a woman, you need to be financially independent and do something for yourself. You can't sit down and say, my husband is going to come and do this and that and that. Who said so? No. Hey, my husband this, my husband that, my husband that. And of course, you know, ain't nothing like husband here. So, DEE MWANGO decided now it's violence o'clock. In Kenya, we call that moment called violence o'clock. Let me tell this ROCIO that this Bila is my brother's. He works so hard. He really works so hard. And as a woman, you need to be financially stable. You know, I think about this this comment that Elvis is saying, that ROCIO is saving her money to get away, her getaway money. I think about that comment too, because I heard when ROCIO, or people were asking about ROCIO's parents coming to Kenya. She said something about going back home to bring them. So I think that's part of the plan. I'm going to talk about that in a second. But let me rewind this for the last time. All right?
I believe every woman should be financially independent. It doesn't matter who your brother is, who your husband is. You know, I can't just sit down and say, oh, my husband will come and build.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And you needed to do that particular thing inside the villa. So I tell her, it doesn't matter who your husband is. Sounds like Timon is talking about racist to me. That's exactly my point. That's my point. That DEE MWANGO is actually rubbing this hard message to ROCIO. Because why make this actually and inside the villa and say, you as a woman should be financially independent and should not sit down and say, my husband is going to do this, going to do that. And so you as a woman, you have what? You have a role. The message was so clear that this is targeted to who? It's targeted to Ro Cabrera. And by the way, ROCIO right now, ROCIO is receiving a lot of this heat because apart from this, I saw ROCIO here. Apart from that hate from DEE MWANGO, ROCIO is again receiving a lot of hate from subscribers. One of which is that I can relate to this, what DEE MWANGO is saying, is about the sister. Is it sister or cousin, niece or whoever? Apparently, there are a lot of people in this family of ROCIO that were introduced to YouTube after MARWA went to where? After MARWA went to Argentina. And so all these people that were introduced to YouTube have now decided to start quitting YouTube. The sister and the niece, and the other guy, apparently like 3 people are not from that family. So subscribers were asking, and she went so hard on them, telling them, I cannot push them. If they decided to quit, their own problem. I cannot fish for them. But now, is that not what exactly MARWA is doing? I mean, if ROCIO was in Argentina, just like the Romina, just like the other niece, just that her channel wouldn't be performing just like them. She's only relevant in these streets. She's only making sense because she's around MARWA. And the fact that she made views away from MARWA is because, you all know, she went with baby Maisha. And I guess that is the reason why she still wants to keep breastfeeding me Toto. If I win, they call it winning. If I stop breastfeeding, so the baby can start feeding and the baby can be dependent without me, then if I want to travel, MARWA can be like, you can go on your own, leave the me Toto here. She was being smart, She was being smart at that moment. And so, for ROCIO to say that the Romina and the Ian and their likes, they're being lazy, or maybe they're not dedicated, or they have not dedicated themselves to do that YouTube and stuff. That's why she feel like that they're not serious. I think that is a lie. That's a joke. MARWA's fan base, all these people that they were introduced to use YouTube streets, they were given a shout out from the MARWA fan base. So you can expect that the likes of Judy Moyo and Janet Harris will be sitting down and watching Spanish content that MARWA, that the ROCIO's family are called. I mean, they are doing what? They're creating. Yes, you can get subscribers instantly because I checked MARWA's community post here. I checked MARWA's community post and I can see this kind of what? Shoutouts that he was giving. For example, this one, new YouTube alert, Romina, and you can see that video is deleted. Romina decided to pull down all her videos and she decided to shut down that channel. Okay? It was 2 months ago actually that MARWA said, new YouTube channel alert, Romina. That video is deleted, it's not there. We are super close to 1K subscribers. Romina Cabrera, I am here to say thank you in advance to MARWA, my commando team. Yeah, you're the best. That video is gone. She deleted it. And I guess now Romina has her own reasons why she decided to quit this YouTube BS. I see. MARWA was telling her, keep going, Romina. That video is gone. That video is gone. A lot of videos here. Only one person that is left in this white street that was given a shout out is this person called, I don't know, El Villogito or Oh, something of that sort. Neither. This person is the only one here that has like 726 subscribers. If I check Mr. Fruit's community post, I saw Romina. This is Romina's YouTube channel. Is her 3K subscribers, no videos, only one short video. All the videos were deleted. And others are here. This is Ian. It's been 3 months since Ian posted something. So I know when ROCIO is asked about Sister Romina or cousin or whoever, now she was like, I can't really push them. I can't fish for them. But let's be honest, ROCIO, if actually you were in Argentina right now, you could be going through the same thing. You could be going through the same thing because this is Marwa's fan base. If you're not around Marwa, you don't make sense. If you're not around Marwa, nobody will bother to watch you. That's why you see the likes of Finding Ian, Mawira, all these people. They like coming back to the villa. Even if you chase them, they come back because that is where they make sense. That is where they make views. Oh, I challenge ROCIO to go home on her own and leave me Toto here. All right, leave me Toto in the villa. Go out there and let's see if she will make such views that she's making right now. I just challenge her to do that, because if she thinks that the kind of Rominas they are really lazy or something, then I challenge ROCIO to go on her own and see. For example, I listened to this question that she was asked here.
Hi, ROCIO, why has your sister stopped blogging? I don't know. That's not an answer I can give you. Sometimes you push people, but they make their own decisions in what they.
Wow. So ROCIO really say that you push people, they make their own decision. So ROCIO, you're not being real here. You're not being real. You're actually being mean to your sisters, because there's no way that they can make views or they can be relevant in these streets with Marwa's fan base while they're creating something different. So even if you gave them 1,000 subscribers on a shout out, that doesn't mean that they will be excelling automatically. For example, when ROCIO decided to make her own content, like those philosophical content that she makes and narrating stories by herself, they don't make views. But anything involving me Toto, anything involving Marwa, anything involving drama in the villa, she makes views. So that's exactly what these Rominas are going through. But now, that one even aside, I'm not really going to talk much about the Romina and that, because I feel like ROCIO. So you have forgotten that you're only relevant. You're only relevant because of sense. Challenge ROCIO. Go back to Argentina and do what the kind of Romina were doing on yourself, on your own, and see if you can make views. Anyway, speaking about go to Argentina and make views, ROCIO has hinted on something that she could be planning. She could be planning to go back to Argentina because parents, Mr. Luz and Mrs. Luz, should come back to Kenya to visit them. But these people don't speak English. And so if they don't speak English, it will be so hard for them to travel on their own. And so they need someone who can speak English. And so ROCIO is a kind of working on an exit plan. Oh, what do you think? I mean, why is ROCIO now bringing this idea of going back to Argentina to bring Mr. Luz? I think all the airlines have these services that you can even send a very young kid and just give the airline some information that this kid needs to go somewhere, and the airline will be directing everything there. So you can tell me that Mr. and Mrs. Luz cannot travel from Argentina on their own to come to the village. And so they don't speak English, they can read the signs, they can read the information in English. And so ROCIO should go back to Argentina and travel with them back to Kenya. If Marwa buys to that BS, I guess, now I see, if actually Marwa allows that, I guess now that will be the exit plan. So Rocio, are you going to bring your parents? Yeah, go for them.
Layovers and things like this because they don't speak English.
Rewind.
Nervous about the idea of them flying such a long.
All right. Just 1 minute. Mm, 1 minute. Okay, it was here.
When will your family visit you in Kenya? Sorry. I feel like I always get this question and I always give the same answer. We don't have a specific date yet, but I hope.
When will your parents, Mr. and Mrs. Lewis, visit you in Kenya? Now, she says that anytime you guys ask me about this question, I always tell you that we don't have a specific date, but it will be happening this year, okay? It will be happening this year, 2025, and we are we have a few months left. But now, because it will be happening this year, and these parents cannot travel on their own, they don't speak English, they don't read English, so Rocio will have to go back to Argentina to bring them. Okay, yeah.
That happens this year. I would really like them to come this year so they can see. I feel like the first year of a baby is the best to enjoy.
Okay. Is Maro planning another trip outside Kenya? Did he go to Nairobi for visa interview or what? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. That now, if this thing, if now this kind of conversation is coming up from Rocio, that the parents have to come, and so for them to come, it will mean that Rocio have to go to bring them. And so I guess now that is why. I guess that is the reason why Rocio now. That's the reason why Maro is working on a passport or something. And again, did I hear in the same statement that Rocio is saying she wish Argentina could be closer here, and sometimes she means home. She never used to miss home. She never used to think about going home. I remember even when they were making a video with Marwa, Rocio said that I actually was out of my home for more than 3 years, and I didn't feel that homesick. I didn't feel that urge of going home, okay? Because I was on my own. And that tells me that maybe Rocio has been away from home for so long. Not even that 3 years that she's saying. Maybe it looks like she ran away from home for so long. And she could say that for me, I didn't have that homesick. I'm a traveler. I go out. I do my thing. And so, but right now that I have a baby, I think it's the perfect moment for them or for me to be closer to my parents. And I wish that Argentina could be here, closer here. And now it's very far away. But before Maisha, I didn't have that urge of going home or something. And I'm speaking about missing home. It's like Rocio is kind of hitting on something.
Enjoy the baby's growth and differences. So I would really like him to see Maisha again.
JT, Maro is definitely in Nairobi to work on visas. Yo, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, by the way. Yeah. So now that I have
Maisha, I used to be away from Argentina, and I really wouldn't mind to be so far. But
before I had Maisha, I used to be far away from Argentina, from my parents, and I didn't mind. I didn't feel anything, so it was a normal. But right now that I have Maisha, I think now it's time I be closer to my parents, closer. And there was a lot of comments there. People are telling, but why do you feel that? Because you are with your African parents here. Maro's parents are here. So why do you feel that urge? She's like, oh, right now I need them closer. And I really feel like Argentina will be really closer here, that I can go an hour or something. But now I have to travel for all that time now.
Now that I have Maisha, I feel like sometimes I wish Argentina would be closer and not 22 hours away.
You wish Argentina would be closer. But that one aside, what are you planning, Rocio? So Rocio is kind of planning to go back to Argentina to bring the parents. Is that even logical? Like, maybe she makes sense, but for me, I thought that why can't they like hire some people to direct the parents from Argentina to the airport? From the airport to the next airport, they can communicate with someone to pick them and put them in the next flight to Africa. Do you really need to read everything there to know that where you're going? You just need to have a passport, to have your destination online and intact. Like, I'm heading to Nairobi. Okay, I'm booking a flight from Migori airstrip to Nairobi, so you don't need to go and read everything over there. But now, why would Rocio want to go back and bring them? Like, you go back home to bring them home, and who will take them back home? I mean, if that's the idea that Rocio have to go to Argentina, bring the parents to visit them, and when they be going back, will she again take them back because they can't go back by themselves?
If they have to do layovers and things like this, because they don't speak English, so all the signs and everything, whatever they have to do, if they don't understand, I'm kind of worried about them. But
they don't speak English, the signs and everything, they can't understand. And so what are you going to do? You wish you can do what?
I wish I could go to fly with them, but that's crazily expensive. My idea is very expensive, and it's also...
But that's another thing. So bringing the expensive thing here is basically telling Donatus, hey, the only way to bring them here is if I can fly back to them. So do the thing. JTY Marwa left Rocio and his baby in the village because there are people who he trusts. They can take care of her. What do you mean? There are people in the village who Marwa trusts. They can take care of the mitoto. And don't you? Why do you forget that Marwa trusts Gitiriba? I trust Gitiriba is a loyal man. Gitiriba is there. We'll take care of Rocio. So don't worry. No, nothing will happen. Okay. Nothing will happen to Roro. So leaving her there while he is in Nairobi, that's to tell you that, hey, nothing will happen. And so this is a private agenda, like he said. And I didn't come to Nairobi to vlog. I came here for other things as a man. Hey, Madam Thickness. Hey, Madam Thickness. Paris, is it not the right time for you to do the thing? Go. It's crazy though. Hey, Tigis will say he better come back soon. Roro and Demon will fight. They're already in fight. They are already in fight. Didn't you hear what DEE was telling her? Huh? Didn't you hear? DEE was telling Madam Parasite that, hey, I believe everyone should be financially independent. You should not sit down and think about your husband, that my husband is this, my husband is rich. So that is a fight already.
Just wanted to have this beautiful view. And also, in that connection, guys, I believe...
No. If you join late and you didn't hear this is actually the fight I'm talking about. And DEE decided to record that in the villa. So I read this comment. I'm like, okay, they're already in fight. So only thing that Marwa can do right now is to organize that flight for Rocio to go back and bring the parents. Marwa will be dumb. Marwa will be really dumb if he decided to do that. Like, bro, you organize a flight for Rocio to go back, bring the parents. All that expense. Bring the parents to Kenya to visit you. And who will take them back? Hey, for the sake of Tigis.
believe every woman should be financially independent. It doesn't matter who your brother is, who your husband is. I can just sit down and say, oh, my husband will come and build a place for me to lay my head.
Exactly. That's what I thought. And now, in the connection with that, now Rocio feel like she need to go back home to bring them.
So very tiresome for me. So everything, whatever they have to do, if they don't understand, I'm kind of worried about them. But I wish I could go to fly with them, but that's.
Wow. Elvis is saying Maro needs to put T in her place. Yo, let me tell you something that you don't understand. The bond between Maro and DEE MWANGO is unbreakable. And actually, if Rocio tries to come between DEE MWANGO and MARWA, that will be the end of her. I can assure you that 100%. DEE MWANGO and MARWA, they have such a powerful sibling bond that these people grew up from scratch. They believe that they worked their ass up, like from scratch. They built themselves when nobody was there. They talk about rejection. When they were young, they were rejected by the villagers, by other, like DEE MWANGO was rejected by the likes of, allegedly, by the likes of Nasto while she was young and looking shagala bagala. Marwa said on camera and even cried that her ex left because he had nothing. So that is how these people feel like they worked themselves up and they have everything they have because they worked so hard for it. So anyone who came to their lives recently when they have everything does not deserve to control what they do or to control what they plan. That's why you see that DEE MWANGO will always come first. DEE MWANGO will always come first in Marwa's life. Always. You can't. Hey, Rocio should make peace with that fact that DEE MWANGO will always come first. You even saw when DEE MWANGO was fighting with the Nasto on camera and there was a lot of things. Despite that Nasto has been there crawling down for Marwa for so long, what did Marwa come and say? Man, at this moment, I'll have to choose my sister, blood sticker. You know that. I will never, ever choose a stranger over my blood. So you can So you have to stick to that me and my sister, we are closer. I mean, we are tight. We can't be separated. So that one should tell you the fact that should tell you, because if DEE MWANGO and Maro, if they had differences, because right now you can see DEE MWANGO and Condad are so closer, but Maro and Condad are not so close. But DEE MWANGO and Marwa, they can be separated, even though Condad doesn't like Marwa. Condad only likes DEE MWANGO. But that's not the thing. And even DEE MWANGO tells you, I can only accept any free thing from Marwa. Only Marwa, not even Condad, no nobody. That's why she had to buy land from Condad, but she will accept anything free from only Marwa. So when sometimes I listen to, in that case, most of the time I will relate this to childhood trauma or something, because sometimes I feel like when you grow up from childhood with a lot of anger and stuff, and you want to grow up and prove people that, hey, now this is not that me that you used to look down upon. I'm a whole different breed. Now look at me. I guess now that is a dangerous moment. You can't really change that person. You may think that this person is narcissistic, but maybe it's because of what they went through while they were young. Maro is telling you nobody was there for me. Nobody was there for me when I was young. So guess what? That's it. So there's no way that Maro will check DEE MWANGO. Even if Maro comes back from Nairobi or wherever he is and come and find DEE MWANGO fighting physically, giving Rocio some blows, some KO, some some boxing. There's no way that Maro can now even kick DEE MWANGO out and say, what did you do to my wife? No. But now, Rocio again has a soft spot in Maro's heart than now Conmam. That's why you saw Maro went hard on Conmam, because she is checking Rocio. But Maro will never go hard like that on Rocio. No, on DEE MWANGO. You see, the same that incident that happened on Marwa's gate, that Conmam came there and started confronting these people, and Marwa went hard on Conmam. That can never happen if that was DEE MWANGO. Actually, if today DEE MWANGO meets Marwa and ROCIO and they are carrying a baby Maisha recklessly, if DEE MWANGO decided to go hard on ROCIO, Marwa will say, yeah, ROCIO, DEE MWANGO is right. My sister is right. Do what she's saying. That's what I think. There's no way that Marwa would have gone hard on D, just like he went hard on Conma. So when I see like ROCIO sitting down here and crying and saying that she's depressed, it's because she doesn't understand the thing. The thing is, Marwa and the sister, they share some bond that you can break. I mean, you can only choose to leave. Yeah, you can only choose to leave. You'll hear DEE MWANGO saying all those garbage. Hey, this is my brother's house. You as a woman, you need to get your things. And Marwa will come and support. Didn't you hear them saying the same thing in the video? There was a time, I played this receipt, that Marwa and DEE MWANGO are saying, you can say you have a rich husband, and this rich husband wakes up one day and tell you, go. And if you don't have anything, you'll find yourself in one of the smallest slum. And so, if you don't have something for you, it is what it is. So, ROCIO, I guess she's now working on that plan, on that exit plan. Fly to Argentina to bring back the parents. And do you really want to say that if now ROCIO want to fly to Argentina, Lucy, Lucy, I love your comment. I'm not a fan of ROCIO, but they need to stop interfering with their life. But you see, Lucy, the problem is here. As I just explained, ROCIO, when you look at DEE MWANGO and Marwa, they really think that everything they have, they worked for that. So anyone like ROCIO who just actually came to their life when they had everything does not deserve a lot, because she was not there in the building. So why will she be entitled to anything there? So I'm telling you that DEE MWANGO will always have a say over ROCIO when it comes to Marwa. So, but now, I guess that's why ROCIO is talking about going back. And by the way, if ROCIO talks about going back home to bring parents to Kenya, will she fly with Mitoto? Will she fly with the baby? Oh, now imagine this. Sorry, imagine this, that ROCIO want to go to Argentina to bring the parents here to visit them. Will she fly with the baby? And if she will fly with the baby, will she come back that much quick? Like, okay, me and Mitoto, we are going to Argentina to bring our parents here because they don't speak English. They don't read the signs. They can't read and speak English, so it will be difficult for them to fly on their own. So let me fly, go back home, bring them. And I just have to go with Mitoto because he's still breastfeeding. He's still breastfeeding, and his digestive system is so young to digest potatoes. So if that's the thing, I guess now, I see now that is an exit plan. I mean, Marwa, just allow her to fly, go bring the parents. And if she fly, definitely she has to go with the baby. And so, are you going to expect her to come back that sooner or that quicker? ROCIO is arguing that the parents need to see the baby while he's young because they don't want to come to see the baby when he's overgrown. It's not good. They need to see the baby while he's still young. I mean, they don't have to take a lot of time before coming to meet him again. And so she needs to go back and bring them. And to do that, she has to go with the baby. And now going with the baby, bring a question of interest there. Will she have that urge to come back to the village again, to these shenanigans? Let me know what you think in the comment section right now. Let me know what you think. If now ROCIO want to go bring their parents here, because they don't speak English, they cannot fly on their own. And she has to go with the baby. And now, if she fly with the baby, will she actually come back that quick? If she does, let me know. Let me play this. Sorry.
It's crazily expensive. My idea is very expensive, and it's also very tiresome for me. So I don't think it's going to be possible. Maybe just send them a step by step what to do in every place that they have to go. Maybe even write some sentences in English what you.
So talking about possibilities, like if I have to do that, then I have to write them step by step to see if they can follow that manuscript and come. Yeah, and at that moment where she'll be flying, I suppose she'll be flying with Mitoto, and I'm flying with Mitoto because the Mitoto is too young to digest food. Mitoto has a very young digestive system that cannot digest potatoes. Hey, before even that, actually, another place that ROCIO is planning to visit, apart from Argentina, because that plan looks like it's not going to happen. Let me bring this to your attention that she's planning to go back to Dubai, not to go back, like go to Dubai. See, Dubai is calling. Dubai is calling. All right. Okay, listen to this. Sorry.
Hi, Ro, watching from Dubai. Lately, I don't know, like a lot of content is popping up from Dubai. I feel like Dubai is calling me somehow.
Hey, and when DEE MWANGO listen to these kind of things, I think now that is why DEE MWANGO has the guts to come and tell her the bitter truth on her face. I feel like Dubai is calling me. So all that ROCIO thinks about is vacations and going to fly and doing all that, spending money, basically. But now DEE MWANGO thinks that now it's about time that a woman can now start thinking about investing, right? But now Madam Parasite is manifesting, sitting down and thinking about Dubai is calling me. Dubai is calling me. DEE MWANGO is telling her, I've been doing all that. I flew first class. I've done that. 7-star hotel. I've done that. I took a chopper, toured places. I've done all those nonsense. But right now, I think it's about time we invest. Okay? We should invest. And now all that Madam Parsa is thinking about, I feel like Dubai is calling me. Dubai is calling me. And that is Marwa's money I'll be spending. So, and they ask, are you planning to come back to London? Of course, I'm planning. But Dubai is calling me. Marwa, you have a lot of things. You have a lot to do, my guy. You need to look for a lot of money. And actually, people told her, do you know Dubai is so expensive? She said, yeah. Yeah, I know it's very expensive. So what tells you that I'm not going to go there because it's expensive? Do I look cheap? Dubai is calling me. Yeah, ROCIO. Actually, I think now DEE MWANGO is going to tell Marwa, you need to drop this woman. You need to drop her as soon as now. We can't be talking about building. We can't be talking about building and setting business. And the woman is thinking about going to Dubai, going to where, doing this nonsense, and spending money. No.
I don't know, like a lot of content is popping up from Dubai. I feel like Dubai is calling me somehow. I have no idea when I'm going to Dubai, but
Dubai is calling you. Donatus, look for money. Look for send money. So, is it your parents or Dubai or both? Rodani, is it her parents? Is it Dubai or is it both? Actually, it's her parents. It's Dubai. It's London again. It's everything. All right. Basically, everything is it. Okay. You cannot add another thing. Where else have I forgotten? Or what else does she want to do? Oh, don't forget that she needs Villa Cabrera in Argentina. Don't forget that Marwa promised to build a villa in Argentina. So yeah, dream big, okay? I'm a queen. I need to spend money. I don't need to build. Dubai is calling. Hey, hey. But now, even going to Dubai, she will have to fly with the baby because the baby's digestive system is so small to digest potatoes and anything. And that's why, yeah, play this. 1 minute. Guys, have you liked the video for me? Let me hope you have. All right.
This time you start feeding him with smashed potatoes mixed with butter. So actually babies cannot digest potatoes and like sweet potatoes and the regular potatoes.
I'm not gonna really act and pretend that I can know anything about parenting and stuff. I'm not gonna act like that because I haven't written a book like ROCIO. Speaking about book, ROCIO's book has been pulled down. Why? ROCIO, I went to check on that website. Your book's not there. Why? Why, ROCIO? Why is your book not available? Has ChatGPT flagged it down because it wasn't yours? Anyway, Madam with her philosophy, she's saying that the baby is too young to digest, so she will keep breastfeeding until she fly out of this village, because if she goes and leave the baby back, because if you say that I've weaned the baby, he can feed on his own, and so he doesn't need me to be here, so they can take care of the baby when I'm gone, then that's to mean the next flight that she plans to go to Dubai or to Argentina, she'll need to go on her own, by herself. And that if that happened, then I guess she'll have lost. She'll need to come back. But flying with the baby, because the baby cannot digest sweet potatoes. Someone saying, I'm a doctor. She talks trash. She talks rubbish. She can tell you that even you as a doctor, you have a lot of information and misinformation, because what she said is some of you guys out there on the internet, you digest, you really take a lot of misinformation from out there. The current world is not operating like you operated during that time. It's different. Okay? So she can challenge you. You are a doctor? You are a doctor on your own. You can't tell me nothing.
It's not a good first food for babies. Until they are not 2 years old, they cannot really digest that type of food. They have some type of ingredients in the potato itself.
Doctor, listen to her struggling to tell you ingredients and nutrients or whatever.
And it's not really ingredients, the word is something else that I want to...
So that's the reason why she still want to make to prove to you that she cannot leave the baby behind. She really cannot leave the baby behind, because now baby cannot digest food. And now she asks herself, why is this kind of things disturbing you? I saw a post from her, by the way. Let me check on her post that she told people. She told them off. It is here. That post is here. You can check with you. She said, it's 7 hours ago actually. She said, Maisha has been complimenting Solid for 2 months now. Okay? Maisha has been complimenting Solids for 2 months now. I don't know why there is a wave of people insisting that he's only breastfeeding and assuming that they know everything we do in life. Please stop spreading misinformation about us and how we handle things in parenthood. We are new in this, yes. We are learning, yes, very much. But I don't really want to reach a point where I stop sharing my motherhood journey in YouTube just because assumptions and opinions are too much. Please be kind to me as your content creator and a person who has a real life. Kindly, ROCIO. ROCO decided to tell subscribers, don't think that you know everything about me. But if she's saying that the baby has been complimenting food or whatever, did she say that the baby cannot eat potatoes? And what? So anyway, that is it. Don't think that you know everything about me. So don't push me to an extent that now I'll stop. I'll stop bringing my things
they are
here.
not 2 years old, they can.
Because if you act like you know everything about me. I asked NT, now I asked JT, is that sugar cane Mitoto is holding and eating? Actually, I can't really say, but I see it's like some potatoes, but I've seen them giving the baby sugar cane. Actually, if I search here, let me minimize and search for you. I saw a video, you know. There is a clip that I saw that they're giving him sugarcane, just that I can't see it. I can't find it. Let me try to see if I can get it. No.
Man suffers only because
No, I can't find it. So that is not, it's not it, right? Okay, can't find it. So I don't know. She's lying. That baby is not eating. You know, that's what she said. We don't want to know anything. Okay, yo. Okay, I get it. Elvis, actually, be nice. Baby M should be eating ugali, greens, beans, and boiled beef. For real. No, hey, come on. You see, Rocio, I remember when Rocio was naming the baby calf after the neighbor's children's names. And I asked you a question that, do you really think that was right for Rocio to name the baby calf or the cow after neighbor's children's names? And people are saying, no, she was trying to be nice. No, she was trying to be nice. But now, yesterday, she was making this live stream and she was asking for names, like which name should I give our foal, like the fall. The fall, like that baby hose. So she was looking for the name. And you know what crazy? People suggested that they should call that fall, they should call it Mr. Lose. And she was so mad to listen to that because she knows it's wrong. It's wrong to call an animal your family name. Okay? So why was it so fun for her to call the cows names of neighbors' children? If she got mad like this for people suggesting that they should call the fall Mr. Lose. Why was she mad? I thought it's being fun. Huh? I mean, you call a horse, you call a
Father, why not call him Mr. Luis? No, it means that. So no. But Marwa, like your father, why not call him Mr. Luis? No, I'm not gonna put any family name, guys. Let him have a new video.
So why did she refuse to use her family name in calling the horse? Because she know it's bad. It's really bad to use a family name to call an animal. where was she calling the other children's name to their cow and say, we have a new baby here and the other baby is here, and now this one baby will be called, I don't know, Chacha. This. Hey, Whitman. Hi. By the way, it's been a while, man. Hope all is well with you. Everything is nice and clean. Thank you, Whitman. It's been a moment. Hope you're doing good. Hi. Karibu sana. Travel TJ Vlogs. What's up? She needs to be worried about their inner circle. Her own mother-in-law and Uncle Ogutu said that they haven't fed the baby for 2 months now. But you see, the problem is ROCIO is blaming YouTubers. You know, she need to, I don't know. Sorry, I was reading something. ROCIO was blaming YouTubers for leaking information. So she says that all of this information are coming out because people are out here. YouTubers are all over in this house. They are leaking information. They spread disinformations. Let me play it for you. All right, so listen to this.
Is the food drinking from mom? Yes. Sometimes I wonder why do you know all this information, but then I forget that we have a lot of YouTubers in this house, so they spread information.
Sometimes I wonder how this kind of information leaks so fast, and why a lot of people know a lot about us. And now I remember that we have a lot of YouTubers in this house, so they spread information fast. But now the inner circle, even Con Mama and Mr. Uncle Ogutu are complaining that we heard that the baby is not fed. So, speaking about YouTubers, I know that ROCIO even include Con Mom, all right? Because Con Mom comes around here with a camera and say, hey, ROCIO, you need to do this to the baby, ROCIO. And so she put that on camera, and now she blames them. And when she talks about YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers in this house, even Con Mom is included, of course. Hey, MTP. Hey, MTP. Man, you've been missing. Where have you been? You came back with some blessings. Anyway, thank you so much. I can see, yeah, you decided to spoil me and say, JT, always making sense of the Nyabohanse drama. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate for that, super slap. Thank you all. Now we have 2 out of 3 that I set on my goal. You guys, thank you so much. MTP and Rodani. Thank you all, man. Thank you. You guys mean a lot. All right. Appreciate that. Anyway, before I finish with this saga, let me bring to your attention Condad. Condad in the picture. Condad has decided to join DEE MWANGO. Condad has decided to join DEE MWANGO to beg. Before that, DEE MWANGO was actually bashing ROCIO for sitting down and waiting for the man to work. But when she went to the construction site, she said, you know, women work so hard. Women really work so hard. They don't sit down and depend on men. Let me show you that part. Sorry. Sorry.
Guys, women work so hard. She has her babies there, 2 babies, and also she's working here. She was warming chapati.
Yeah. Here women work so hard. You can see even this small woman has her babies there, and now she's here working and warming chapati to sell. So this is a society that women even want to work hard and have something on their own. They do, you know. Ever alone that woman that sits in Maro's Bila and think that it is her house. It's not. What's up, Ifoma? Hi, JT, and the whole chat family. Bless up. Yeah, bless up, Ifoma. Hope you're good. Yeah, women work so hard. They really work. Now, Conrad comes here to the picture and say, please, guys, support my sister. Support not my sister. Support my daughter. And DEE MWANGO actually embarrassed them. Why does DEE MWANGO actually likes to embarrass people? Like, DEE MWANGO bought a shirt for Conrad. Once I was like, why is Conrad looking so smart? And DEE MWANGO had to remind you that I bought this shirt for Conrad. I did. So that Conrad, wear that t-shirt that I bought for, that shirt that I bought for you. Come here and do the begging for me. Conrad, come. Conrad, come here. I need you to come and beg for me because I bought you a t-shirt, didn't I? You did. Now, yes, come and do the begging.
Daddy, say hello to my subscribers.
Hello, subscribers. We just want to thank God for your life. The way you are supporting DEE MWANGO to move to this level, I'm so much encouraged.
Yeah, go ahead and beg.
God continue blessing you in a big way. This is a very big project.
Come this side. Oh, yeah, because of the light.
This is a very big project. It's money involving. Without your
It's money involving. So you guys, without your support, no. Conrad, please make it. I'm here to back you up. Elvis, 3 men in 6 months is work hard. Yeah, it's hard work. You think it's a joke, man? That ain't no joke. 3 men in 6 months doesn't mean. You know, it reminds me about that cucumber that Rocio ate. It reminds me about that cucumber that Rocio ate in that kitchen. Oh my God. She didn't fall sick. Why she risk her life so that much? Anyway. Conrad, do the begging. All right? Please do the begging. Hey, Lisalo. What's up, man? Thank you for that super. Thank you for that super slap. It really, it goes over. Thank you so much, man. I'm using that term, man, because it's slag. Okay. Thank you for that super slag. I appreciate you so much. So let me do the thing like Conrad. Conrad, please beg it.
support you subscribers, I'm sure she will get it very, very, very difficult. So please, please, please continue subscribing to our channel and continue supporting us day and night, and God will always.
Yeah, and even DEE MWANGO had to bring the camera closer to his face. I need you, Conrad, to say it. Beg, beg, beg. Beg it. Conrad, beg. Are you not wearing the t-shirt I bought you? Yes, I am. And don't you know the kind of t-shirt that you always wear? Should I bring you on camera and show you what you always wear? This is how you always look, Conrad. And now, I made you look like somebody. DEE MWANGO can really embarrass you, like, honestly. DEE MWANGO can embarrass you really bad. Like, Conrad, come here and beg for me. All right? And please, come with the t-shirt that I bought you. And I will remind people that you know it's me that bought your t-shirt.
Uplift you in a mighty way.
Thank you. Hey, people like it when they see that you're on my YouTube channel. I don't know why. Right? The shirt looks so good. I bought.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at how that man is embarrassed. The shirt looks so good on you. It looks so good on you. And do I need to tell people that I'm the one who bought that shirt for you? Oh my Lord. I can't imagine that kind of embarrassment. I mean, seriously, DEE MWANGO, this is your father, man. That was a transformation from this. Let me put them side by side. Okay, side by side. Yeah, that's a very big transformation from this to this. Yeah. From this to this. That's a very good t-shirt I bought you. From where?
This shirt I see that on my YouTube channel. I don't know why.
Oh, so what about the shirt?
The shirt looks so good. I bought this shirt in Thailand.
Whoa. The shirt looks good. I bought this thing in Thailand. Conrad, you couldn't do that.
Shirt came from Thailand.
Yeah.
The number of clothes I have are imported ones.
Yeah, I bring the.
You see, the same thing that I saw, how Conrad was embarrassed when DEE MWANGO had to bring him to Nairobi alongside Conmam to come and stand there like a statue while she was gifting Conmam the BMW. So she was like, this one is for Mama and Mama alone, nobody else. Mama deserved this. And Conrad has to stand there like a statue and smile, fake a smile. That's an embarrassment. Anyway, this t-shirt, I bought it. Conrad has to say, yeah, all of my things are important. They are good. All of them, not just this one.
Thailand.
This shirt came from Thailand.
Yeah.
The number of clothes I have are imported ones.
Yeah, I bring them for sure.
Yeah, most of the clothes that I have are imported one, including this one. Yeah. Conrad. Yeah, for sure. Including this one. Was from where? That one should come from Mexico, wherever. From New York, the capital city of London.
Sure. I brought this in Thailand.
And there are quite a number of people like today, they are asking me, where did you buy this one?
You see the details? Very good details.
What can I say? Do that. That is your father. You can go ahead and embarrass him as you want. So what can I say? Anyway, that's it. That's it from me. And I guess that's DEE MWANGO for you. So I think now this saga will go on and on and on. If MARWA doesn't really work on it. By the time DEE MWANGO builds her villa and move from MARWA's house, this village will be in fire. By the time DEE MWANGO builds and move, it will be a now. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure having you here. I need to go. And thank you all for your love and support. For those of you who did the super slap for me today, Rodani, MTP 715, and Lisalo, thank you for all that you've done for me today. And as I'm going, I may see you in the next coming video. It's been a pleasure having you all here. Let me see you in the next coming episode. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for liking the video. Like before you go. Yeah. And let me know where you think MARWA is, because I've had a 411 that is somewhere with Madam Thickness, enjoying life. Madam Thickness is enjoying life with Mr. Sensor. Anyway, I'll look on it, and maybe if I find any amount of truth that come with it. In the meantime, like the video before you go, subscribe. Bye. It's been a pleasure. Ciao. Ciao.
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again. stopped asking for forgiveness. Cause you should know only fools tread with the angels. Fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change.